It was December 23rd, which meant that Christmas was not far away. Ash and his friends were traveling to get to a farmhouse that they rented for the holidays, which they had all pitched in on the expense. Team Rocket were also going to be there. They, however, swore to change their ways and not make the same mistakes as they did before. Meowth, along with Jesse and James, promised themselves to behave and even start acting nice for once and changing for the better. Especially with the holidays rolling around, this was an exception. How much farther? Ash asked. Pika, Pika, Pikachu spoke. Just a few more minutes. We'll be there soon, James answered. A nice, quiet farmhouse, large enough for all of us, with a fireplace and a large Christmas tree with stockings and much more, Misty said. Sounds like a lot, Ash stated. It sure is. However, it was rented to us, so Brock has our stuff in his car. The tree's already decorated, and the house is all ready for the holidays, Jesse added. Sounds like we'll have a fun Christmas, but who do we rent it from again? Meowth questioned. I rented from the landlord who owned the place, so he's fine with us staying for Christmas this year, Dawn answered. As soon as Ash and his gang got to the farmhouse, they all grabbed their stuff in bags and headed inside the farmhouse. After they all headed inside, the phone was ringing while they were setting themselves inside. Apparently, the phone number to the farmhouse was given to a few of Ash's friends, and even Team Rocket got the numbers there as well. When Ash picked up the phone, it was the landlord. He was checking to make sure Ash and his friends were settling in okay at the farmhouse. After speaking and answering questions on the phone, Ash got off the phone when May happened to tap on his shoulder. What is it, May? Ash asked. There are some bedrooms, but we're not sure which one should sleep with who, May answered. I have an idea to share this room, and this will make work for some arrangements, Ash stated, getting Team Rocket and his friends' attention. Me along with Pikachu and Max will share a bedroom. Brock has a room to himself in the meantime. Jesse, James, and Meowth will sleep in one room to themselves. May, Dawn, Serena, and Misty will get the other rooms. That works out, Misty stated. It works for us, Dawn added. While getting settled in, Ash was flipping channels on the TV to try to find something to watch. However, when he saw the news channel, he was the one to watch the TV show news. The news stated that there was going to be a really bad storm and it was going to have at least 15 centimeters of snow by the end of the storm. Pika, Pikachu asked as he watched the news with Ash. Sounds like a really bad snowstorm, Meowth commented. It's a good thing all of us are here and safe, James added. I just came back from making a snowman outside, Jessie said as she walked inside the farmhouse from outside. And look what she dragged in, Meowth said, seeing that Cassie and Butch were also there. Me and Butch have the next bedroom. We didn't have any plans for Christmas, so Jessie called us, Cassie stated. The more the merrier, Brock said. Merry Christmas, Cassidy and Butch, May said. The name's Butch, not... Oh, that's what you just said, Butch said, thinking that May messed up his name, when in reality she didn't this time. Finally got his name right, Cassidy chuckled. You two have the bedroom where ours is next door, James stated. Awesome, Cass. Help me get stuff to settle in, Butch demanded, as Cassidy helped them get their stuff upstairs. So, we have a snowstorm on our way? Misty asked. It sounds like a real bad one, Ash said. Even the news said it was going to be bad. I'm glad all of us are here to celebrate and not argue or fight over it, Meowth said. Or be at each other's throats, Jessie added. She then made some hot chocolate for Ash and his friends to drink. However, Ash had invited a friend of his to join the gang for the farmhouse for Christmas. However, his friend Ash invited was none other than Tracy, who is a Pokemon breeder. I'm invited Tracy to join us, but he's not here yet, Ash said. As Max looked outside of the farmhouse, he couldn't see anyone. I hope he gets here okay, especially with the storm on the way, Max added. Sometime later, Ash and his friends were in the living room. James was reading a story to Ash and his friends. At the same time, while the storm started to happen, during this time, Brock was making dinner to which everyone had pizza for them to eat. He was also having and making some chicken wings in the process. The story is always a classic, May sighed. Yep, 'twas the night before Christmas. Misty agreed with May. Such a Christmas classic story. Who knew James could read? Dawn wondered. Just as James finished the story, Butch came inside with some firewood with him. He was covered in snow, even with the winter gear on, and it was still storming. Cassidy helped them carry the firewood out, while Ash and his friends looked outside the farmhouse. Oh, it's a really bad snowstorm out there. Probably get a lot of snow and have a snow day on a school day, Butch stated. There is no school for us, but that's one way of putting it, Misty commented. It's a good thing we're all in here, not out there, May added. Only Tracy's out there. I just hope he'll be okay, Ash said as the phone rang. So Brock answered the phone. Hello? Brock asked, as he was the one answered on the other side was Tracy. Hey, Brock, I'm just calling to let you and your friends know I'm on my way from Christmas shopping. I'm gonna drive myself there, Tracy said on the phone. Listen, Tracy, there is a really bad storm out there right now, and it's not really safe to travel at the moment, so why don't you wait where you are till the storm eases up before joining us? Brock suggested. After Tracy replied saying he'll be there soon, Brock hung up the phone. Was that Tracy? Ash asked. Yes, and he said he's going to try and be on his way here. I just hope he doesn't get stuck on the way here, Brock replied. I hope he'll be okay, Missy said. I'm sure he will be. I just hope so, Serena added. Bill Jensen's live, guys, so why not we troll him? Max suggested, as all of his friends were watching Bill Jensen from their laptops and phones. Trolling him for fun would be a great way to poke fun at him before the holidays, Meowth added, as he started spamming invites on Xbox to him. Stop spamming me invites on Xbox! Bill shouted, at which Ash and his friends were having a good laugh at this. Sounds good, and Ash, dinner will be here soon and ready, Brock said, as everyone continued to do what they were doing at the farmhouse. While watching Bill Jensen, everyone had pizza and wings for dinner, to which Brock did a great job on cooking it. After dinner, Ash was still a little worried about Tracy out in the storm. He did hope that Tracy would soon get to the farmhouse safety, while watching the storm from the window. Brock was back inside the house from snow blowing the driveway when he looked at Ash when he was still staring from the window. You're worried about Tracy, aren't you, Ash? Brock stated. Yeah, I just hope he can get through the storm okay, Ash answered. I can go look for Tracy. I've called a few of my friends and they're willing to help. Esmeralda and Phoebus will help us along with Space Voyager and the Story Bunch, Brock said. That was nice of them to help. Just bring them back safe, Ash said, before adding another thing. Are you gonna go back out? I will be in a bit, Ash. I just came in time to warm up. Then I'll use my Pokemon to go look for him. I just hope someone finds him soon, Brock answered. Everyone, we're gonna watch a Christmas movie, Jessie called out. We'll be there eventually, Ash called back out to Jessie. Well, I'm gonna head out and look for Tracy right now. You got my cell if you need me. Just stay warm back in here, Brock instructed, as he headed back outside in the cold to look for his friend. He let out his Pokemon so they can help him search for Tracy. Brock knows a lot about friendships, Ash said to himself. Suddenly, Serena started calling out his name. Ash Ketchum, Serena called out, to Ash while he was heading towards where Serena was calling him from. Serena, where are you? Ash questioned, as he headed down for the stairs that lead to the cellar. In the cellar, Serena called out. What are you doing down here? Ash wondered, as he climbed down the stairs to meet up with Serena in the cellar. I just made a discovery, Serena stated. What are you talking about? Ash asked, as Pikachu followed him down the stairs. Remember the Toy Story movies we watched with our friends? Serena replied, questioning Ash. Yeah, I do, Ash said. I found one appears to be a Pixar door magic one. If I found one, we could go to the world of Toy Story and meet Woody and his friends, Serena continued. You found a Pixar door? Who knew we had this in the cellar of the farmhouse? Ash said as he wondered what was beyond the door. Can we go in? Serena asked. Pika Pika? Pikachu added. He too wanted to see the inside of the house. Sure. I guess we could go in for a little while, Ash answered, as he opened the door and let himself, Serena, and Pikachu inside the door to the Toy Story universe. When they were inside the Toy Story universe, Ash could see that they were seeing Bonnie's house decorated for the holidays. Pikachu could see it too, and so did Serena. However, when they headed to the door the way they came in to Bonnie's bedroom, which happened to be open a crack, Bonnie's house is decorated for the holidays, Ash said, looking around. If you were a toy, where would you be? Serena asked, wanting to know if this was really the Toy Story universe. I don't know, Serena, but if I were a toy, I would certainly be here, Ash replied, as they entered Bonnie's room to not find anyone in sight. Pikachu, Pikachu chattered. Wait a second, Ash said, as he thought he heard some shuffling sounds. I thought I heard something. Maybe it was just something falling. Ash looked behind to see Bonnie's bed come into face-to-face with Bo Peep. As soon as Ash and Bo Peep were face-to-face, they both shrieked in surprise as they didn't expect to find each other. Serena and Pikachu stayed close to Ash when they were startled by Woody, who appeared not far from them. Soon the rest of the toys like Jessie, Buzz, Rex, Ham, Slinky, and many others started coming out from this hiding to see Ash along with Serena and Pikachu. Well, hi there, Ash said nervously. Hi yourself, Woody replied. You're all toys, Ash stated. But you're not all toys, Bo Peep replied. If you remember me, I'm Ash Ketchum, and this is Pikachu, and my girlfriend Serena. We're Pokemon trainers, if you're wondering. I saved you guys from Team Rocket when they pranked you guys, Ash stated, refreshing the toys' memories. Now I remember. You're the Pokemon Master, Buzz Lightyear replied. That's right, and we came here to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Ash said. As Ash said that, all the toys thanked Ash for wishing them Merry Christmas. They too were getting ready for the holiday and didn't even expect a visit from Ash and his girlfriend, along with Pikachu. Like the decorations Bonnie and her family did? Slinky asked. We sure do. You guys are very festive for the holidays, Serena answered. What do you guys do over the holidays? Ham asked. We're at a farmhouse with our friends this year, and we're staying until Boxing Day, Ash answered. This is going to be a great Christmas, Serena added. And we're already celebrating the holiday right now, Slinky stated. We've got each other some presents. I'm giving Woody this nice light blue crystal. I gave Slinky that crystal last year, Rex said, and I gave it to Rex the year before that, Buzz Lightyear added. And I gave it to you, Buzz, the year before that, Jessie also added. Bonnie found that crystal while out with her family one Christmas, so we passed it around every Christmas as a gift, Woody stated. And it's been passed around 12 times to every toy, Bo Peep said. 12 times? Ash asked in wonder. I didn't know toys have their own way of celebrating Christmas, especially since we know what humans do. Everyone has their own way of celebrating Christmas, Ash, Serena stated. That's right, Serena, Slinky said as he handed Woody the crystal. He thanked Slinky for the crystal and hugged him. It was at this point Woody had a spare crystal like that. He had one received in his pocket. Ash, before you, Serena, and Pikachu go, I want to give Pikachu this crystal, Woody said, handing the crystal to Pikachu. Pika-pee, Pikachu said in amazement at the crystal. He really liked how shiny it was. Well, it was nice seeing you toys, but we gotta get back to our own universe, Ash said. Merry Christmas, Ash and friends, and hope we see you again soon, Jessie exclaimed, as all the toys said their goodbyes to Ash, Serena, and Pikachu. Then they went through the transwarp machine through the Pixar door to get back to their own universe. Once they were back in their own universe, they of course were back in the cellar. It was fun seeing the toys celebrate Christmas in their universe. However, when they returned, they heard someone out calling out their names. Ash, Serena, Pikachu, come upstairs quickly. It could be Tracy, May exclaimed from upstairs. Ash, Serena, and Pikachu headed upstairs from the cellar. Once they were upstairs, Ash opened the front door and stepped outside with a winter coat on, and Pikachu stood beside him. The storm isn't as bad as it was earlier, James said. Yeah, it's loosened up, Meowth said, as they all heard sled dogs barking, followed by Phoebus shouting victory. Pulling up by the farmhouse was Esmeralda, Phoebus, and Brock, with Tracy on a large dog sled. They were happy to see Ash and Pikachu. Am I late? Tracy asked. Not at all. You're right on time, James answered. I got lost while looking for Tracy, and Esmeralda and Phoebus happened to be nearby So they both helped me find him, Brock explained. We found him at the corner store to shelter from the cold, so we took him with us when we found him, Phoebus added. Mind if we spend Christmas with you guys, if it isn't too much? Esmeralda asked. Of course you both can. You helped us with Beavis and Butthead on Halloween, Ash replied. After Esmeralda, Phoebus, and Brock and Tracy headed back inside from the cold, everyone was gathered around the living room, where the fireplace was. It was nighttime on Christmas Eve, and May had an announcement to make. However, everyone was talking, so it was hard for her to make herself clear. Everyone, May has an announcement, Jessie exclaimed, getting everyone to quiet down their voices. Thanks, Jessie, May said, and then she continued with her speech. I am glad you're all here now that we had dinner. Esmeralda, along with Phoebus and Tracy, are having some leftovers as we eat the snacks we have. And we all have places to sleep for the night, and we're all covered. And I am just glad we all could be here for tonight. May finished her announcement with everyone just doing their Christmas Eve exchange gifts, which they were pajama gifts, obviously. After getting their Christmas Eve gifts, they all headed to bed so that Santa Claus could be there by the farmhouse to deliver their gifts. So the next day was Christmas Day, and it was a big day for everyone. Gifts were being opened, playing with the fresh snow outside, and even having Christmas dinner was the best thing they've ever had. Ash and his friends had to admit it. It was probably the best Christmas that they ever celebrated this year.